I guess this means it's day 5 and Child's Play. Ah.
Everyone has a birthday they'll always remember.
Can we open my presents now, Mommy? A good guy! I knew it! Hi, I'm Chucky.
He's something, isn't he?
This is Andy's.
Time for bed, Andy. Good night, baby.
Good night, Aunt Maggie. Good night, Chucky.
Everyone knows most accidents happen at home.
How did that happen?
This is no accident.
Andy!
I'm Detective Mike Norris. Homicide.
Andy!
Miss Peterson's dead, Miss Barkley. She fell from the kitchen window.
Someone's moved in with the Barkley family, and so has terror.
Mommy, I know who was on the counter. Andy!
Who, Andy?
Chucky.
Nobody believes you about Chucky. He came alive in my hand.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why won't you believe me?
Because I'm sane, Mrs. Barkley. Sane and rational.
No one believes the truth. Or lives to tell it. There's nothing nice about murder. And there's nothing innocent about child's play.
Okay, so Child's Play is a 1988 slasher film directed by Tom Holland, starring Brad Dourif, along with Alex Vincent, and of course the fantastic Catherine Hicks. So let's start with Brad Dourif's character, Charles Lee Ray, or better known as the Chucky doll in this horror movie. So the film opens with Charles being chased through the streets and seemingly is killed in a toy factory. The next day, Catherine Hicks's character buys the doll from the back alley outside her workplace and gives to her son Andy Barkley for his birthday present. From there onwards, Andy and Chucky go on adventures together, where someone usually ends up dead.
This is no accident.
Let's start with the doll itself. The doll features some great animatronics that do a great job of showing realism, especially when you add Doug's voiceover, which has a very menacing performance throughout the film. The violence is over the top at times, but that's made up with the great and interesting deaths throughout the film. So the cinematography in this film is quite interesting. There's a few POV shots from Chucky's perspective as he stalks and hunts his next targets, as well as there being a couple of scenes where a dwarf actor is dressed up as the Chucky doll and is running around. Those scenes are less realistic, but they kind of get the idea across that this doll has some kind of presence and can move by itself. The last shot of the movie zooms in onto the doll's face, leaving it up to the audience to decide if it's destroyed or not. Overall, I really enjoyed Child's Play. I think it's one of the more interesting slasher films from the 1980s. Yes, some of the action scenes are ridiculous and over the top, but that's made up with the fantastic performances, especially Andy Barkley's character, portrayed by Alex Vincent. He's such a young actor at the time, but he has a great job of portraying a scared child, confused and not sure what's going on in this environment. And Brad Dourif's performance as the Chucky doll is fantastic. You can see why they kept asking him to come back to reprise this role constantly throughout the 80s, 90s, and even today he still does the voice acting for the Chucky franchise. Overall, I'm going to rate this film maybe 8 out of 10, I think is fair. It's pretty interesting to watch. The concept is original to some degree, and the action scenes are worth watching just because they're funny in places. Thanks for watching and have a good day.